Yes, so the newest addition was this awning just got put on. That was the final job for the framers, was adding the awning to this thing. So it's pretty cool. We're gonna put a little light up in there, little entryway light in the awning. But this is it. This
We'll finish putting the nipples off together on the.
cool. The brass out there.
Yeah.
Cool. So this is the front room. This is like dining room, living room, and ultimately, this is going to be a big open room. See this floor above you is going to go away. That's just scaffolding right now.
Okay.
And if you come over here, you can see the ceiling up high up there. This will just be one big open room is what this is going to be.
Got it.
After final inspection, that's going to change. But at final inspection, this is going to be one big open room all the way up to there. And then as you come over here, you're going to get into, you got the bathroom over here. So you got it's going to be a little corner sink because we don't have a lot of space. Toilet here. And then this is, the architect came up with this. This is what made the whole design work. This step down shower below the stairs, which is pretty styling. And you got a little bench there, a little thing. But this was the piece that made the whole design work.
Yeah.
Because we were stuck. We could only do 600 square feet, and I already had 256 right here. So we built this whole addition. We fit everything in 340 square feet. So this is going to be a kitchen. There's a counter here, like a peninsula counter here, stove here, sink here, dishwasher here. So it's going to be a little space to stand with like everything around you. And then you step over here. The fridge is up on this little step here.
Yeah.
Will be the fridge. Okay. Boom. And then as you keep walking up here, here's what my new view, by the way, of the Titanic.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
over
okay.
there. Yeah.
There it is, yeah.
They're looking at me.
There they are.
This is my back door here to my beautiful back porch that I love these steps. This concrete finisher was the bomb. I love my steps. And then if we start heading up, this is where the master bedroom is. You can see all the old stuff here from the old garage. That's the old wood from 1927 still.
Wow. Okay.
But you could see we literally replaced almost every piece of wood in here, in addition to totally digging out the foundation and pouring concrete all under that foundation.
Right. Now this is gone, right?
It is gone, but here's what's going to
It
happen.
was a floor, but it's
There's going to be a
bye-bye.
wall here.
Okay.
It's going to be all separated, but because I can only permit one bedroom.
Okay.
But after final inspection, a new floor comes back.
Okay.
But there will be no posts down below. It's going to be suspended. See this huge beam right here that the inspector's going to say, why do you have that huge beam in the center of your room?
Right.
Well, it's holding the awning. That's the purpose of the beam.
Yeah, it's just aesthetics.
Yeah.
Just wanted that chunky.
So basically, a beam's going to come from here to there, and we're going to rebuild this floor. And then it's going to step up here, so this becomes the bed. There's like no other place to put the bed. So we said, permanent bed right there, boom. And that gives those windows there are actually for the space below.
Okay.
So that the ceiling won't be real high, but then it pops up here and has two windows, so it appears higher than it is.
Sure.
And then over here, this is going to get a narrower window, a 3x3 window, and this is going to become the closet, like slide it open, like hanging clothes and all that.
Okay,
right here, and then this gets sort of walled off here.
Yeah.
So as you walk in, like light switches there, this gets walled off, so that down below, this higher ceiling can continue all the way to like here. That'll get cut off pretty much. And then as you come in here, this is the master bedroom. It's a disaster in here, it's another trip. This is master bedroom here, so this is the bathroom. This is the half bath here. This is just toilet and sink here. And what I've done, because I was only allowed so much square footage, so this bedroom is literally 9 feet by 10 feet, tiny bedroom. But I've brought the ceiling way up. I'm putting an 8-foot French door and out to here, because balcony does not count in your square footage. So I got a balcony here, and trying to make this room feel nice and big and open.
Yeah.
And I got my high windows, so kind of privacy. I'm not staring at people down below.
Right.
And then over here on my balcony, I need to immediately plant a hedge.
Yeah.
Because here's my wake up in the morning. Good morning, world. You
Yeah.
know, like
You
yeah.
have that Life of Brian moment, you know?
Yes, yes. So I'm gonna deal with that. But I love the house. I just don't love that somebody built that giant thing right there staring into my balcony.
And where does the jacuzzi go when all is
So that's gonna
said and done
go
now?
right down over there.
Okay.
There's gonna be a wall. There's gonna be a fence. Like at the front of this building right here, there'll be a fence so that this whole back area is the yard to this place.
Okay.
And then on the other side of the fence is the yard to the front house. And there's the jacuzzi just sitting there.
Yes, I know.
Decommissioned.
It's waiting.
and,
It's
yeah,
waiting for you.
Yeah.
Wow, this is incredible, and I definitely see what you mean by this. Is it does not get any more complicated with framing. I mean, everything is at an angle.
Oh, it's insane. And
This is
the
crazy.
thing that no one will ever know when they see the place is it was a fucking place. The architect he's insane. He's just brilliant because what it comes down to is everything is minimum allowable space, right? Like every hallway is 3 feet. You know, if you actually build it an inch off, like all of a sudden it's not legal anymore because
Wow, okay.
like everything. And so the way he designed it is insane. Like the inspector, when he saw it, he was like, "Oh wow, it's like you designed a house around a spiral staircase."
Yeah.
Because it's like he
Yeah.
just moved the steps a little here and a little there. Because the other key thing that was just a nightmare, and he's brilliant, is that this had to not get too high, or you can't step down into here, right?
Yeah.
Because see, this is already crazy low.
Right.
So it was just insane how he figured it out. I mean, just believe me, he's just like some kind
And
of
this little
genius.
hole here is this a storage?
That's
You
an
know?
attic, and I'm going to keep it as an attic. I mean, the architect did mention, and my neighbor architect rightly also mentioned, that you could, after final inspection, because I can't permit that space, but you could take out these ceiling joists
Uh-huh.
and this little stem wall, and you could open this whole thing up. So you have a super high ceiling,
Right.
and you could make that a loft, and you got some kind of pull down ladder to get up to your loft. The drawback is the head height is pretty low there. If you
Yeah.
were really short, you might be happy to do that, but as you know, being 6 feet tall, you know it's really easy to bump that, and then especially if
Sure.
like I'm planning to live back here, but if I rented it and somebody like bumped themselves and fell over,
Yeah.
over the
I mean,
overhang or
it's just
something.
good to have the storage, but
And that's the thing is, there's no closet space in here. This is my closet, and it's more of a cupboard.
Yeah.
Because the only way he could work it out was to have that head space below. We had to bring it up, and there's talk of cutting this down and creating a step in here, and then you build another step out here, and you actually step up into your closet.
Okay.
And then another thing that could be done is this can go out as well.
Okay.
Like I could actually get more closet space and bring this out like to here or something.
Right.
You know, it wouldn't be as clean looking as you're walking up the steps, but you know, I could do it. So I love it. I mean, I love.
Yeah.
I'm stoked because
Yeah.
what I almost built before I met this architect was not nearly this.
And
you
which
know?
which one do you want to live in, and which one is Ty?
So
gonna
I'd
in?
be here in the master bedroom.
This is it? Okay.
And then the deal is, what we're talking about now is Marley, at their mom's house, Ty has a really tiny bedroom, and he's always had this small bedroom here. So the idea is he would get this bedroom. Now, this is not going to be as big as it looks right now. Like, it looks like this big open space, but when you see it, you know, it gets low so quick.
Sure.
You end up building like a stem wall here, you wall this off, you put a closet there, and before you know it, it's not that big of a room, but you know,
Yeah.
it'll be nice. And that's going to be like an awning window that opens out, you know, to let
Okay.
the breeze come in. And then the idea is that the front room downstairs is I'm going to build a small room for Marley down there.
Okay.
So like in the front there, that I'll like, you know, close off like that front corner, and it'll become this tiny little bedroom. But you know, she'll have a window and
Yeah, yeah.
and, you know. So three of us can actually fit back here. But I just at first I thought they'd share a bedroom, and then I'm like, that's insane. It's this tiny little bedroom, and
Yeah.
you know, teenage brother and sister. Like
Yeah,
that's
no,
just
we got
like,
separate.
yeah, that's not gonna work.
Everybody wants
So.
their space.
So that's where I'm at, and things are moving great, man. Brian down there he's I'm ready for rough plumbing inspection on Wednesday. I'll get my rough plumbing inspection. I'm nearly ready for my rough electrical inspection, and then at that point I can start putting insulation in and think about drywall. It's just even though it looks like, oh yeah, the structure's done, there is so much. See all this blocking I've put in, like this stuff, these. The stuff that you hang your drywall on
Yeah.
takes forever. I mean, it's like, and like this over here, this, like the architect walks in and he's like, well, you know, you got to get some block in and your drywall. You probably need to put these. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what you can do with that. That was his exact freaking
Thanks,
thing.
dude. That's-
But, you know, because you got to figure out, like, so now I can put a piece of drywall here, but like the one that goes here, what the hell's that ending on? Like, I gotta figure out,
it's gonna,
I gotta,
the corners
it's
are
gonna
floating.
be funky, and I just rigged this thing up here to hold drywall. So, you know.
Well, luckily wood's cheap, so
Yeah,
you know you can just
yeah,
however
only-
much you need.
I've only spent about 24,000 on wood so far. So.
What is it, 2x4 these days?
$7 for a
Seven?
2x4. Yeah, and the plywood, the half-inch plywood that's sheathing the entire outside of this building.
Yeah.
That is, we use the 10-foot pieces because then you can. Because it's really, the plywood really holds the structure together, so the longer that piece, the more integrity and
Stronger
strength you
it is,
get.
yeah.
Anyways, the 10-foot sheets are now $100. They're $93, so by the time you add tax, it's like exactly $100. And they were, a year and a half ago, they were $42.
Oh,
So it's been pretty brutal in that regard, yes.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever.
God,
In the
it
end,
looks
it's
great, man.
In the end, it's worth it, and
Looks
it's
great.
not like I'm going to cut corners now. I mean,
Yeah.
I've got $30,000 worth of foundation that you're never going to see. So I'm not skimping on the French door now. You know,
Hell yeah.
like, you
Yeah.
know, the stuff you touch and
yeah,
feel.
no, you'll
I'm
be
like,
living in here, so make it nice, you know. Make it cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But it is. It's so cool.
I think
It's
so.
really cool.
Pretty damn cool. I'm
Alright.
very happy with it, and then I hooked up with this architect. And so far, my major screw ups, I'm only, if you add up my major screw ups, I've wasted about $2,400, and I consider that amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
Believe me, I could have screwed up. There's still plenty of time to screw up, but so far, that's all my major screw ups amount to. So
Well, that's a good home tour.
I can live with that. Yeah.